Oh yeah, another day at the park. What a Dreams Deep live session. Welcome back. Another ascension of What a Dreams Deep. I'm at the park on Northeast Star, sitting 10 toes down, raising the vibration of the planet. It's best believe I'm a star seed. Right here, Sunday, beautiful Sunday afternoon. Chilling at the park, trees talking to me in the background. This title is Everything is Within because it is. It's time for all of us to grow up. Everything is within. Nothing is outside of you. So, I just listened to a message from one of the teachers, and I want to share it with you. So, understand, we're just going to get right into it and see how it goes. Understand when they talk about aliens, when they talk about reptilians, all this outside fear stuff, there's none of that outside of you. It's all within. You are that. And what they're talking about is the different parts of your brain. Okay? Let's get right into it. Alright? We have a reptilian brain, we have a mammal brain, and we have the neocortex. These are different levels of consciousness. Alright? So when you see those drawings, when you see the reptilians on the ancient Egyptian walls, when you see the dog head, and just talking about the different parts of your brain that's within you. There is no alien outside of you. There is no reptilian. That's outside of you. It's all within you. It's all within. Okay. I forget what it's called. We have an extraterrestrial brain. That's the neocortex. That's the intellect. That's the intelligence. That's the higher part of your brain. We have the mid-level, the mid part, or the mammal brain. So when you see like the drawings or the sculptures in the walls, and they have mammal heads, Baphomet, goat heads, dog heads. We're talking about the mammal brain. Okay? We're talking about the mid-level brain within you, which is emotions, feelings and emotions. You see them talking about reptilians and everyone's taking everything literally. They're talking about the reptilian brain, the reptilian part of your brain, which is flight or flight, which is fear. That's it, guys. There's no reptilian outside of you, except for the geckos walking around your feet. And that's the reptilian brain. That's the lower dimensional part of your brain. The lower half of your brain, your feet. That's it. And you have the mid-level, which is like your mammal brain, which is like your gut. And then you have the higher part, which is intellect, which is alien intelligence, which is your neocortex, because you are the one, Neo. It's just time to grow up, people. It's time for you guys to grow up. So I wanted to get that out while it was fresh on the brain. And then we'll just go from there. While it's fresh on the mind on this Sunday afternoon in the park. Make sure I keep an eye on mine. So that's what this is about. That's what we're going to be talking about with this one. I'm not going to get too loud, but everything is within, guys. I keep telling you that. There's nothing outside of you that's going to snatch you or get you. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. That's all. Okay.
Careful.
Alright, so you are that which they call the alien. And understand that the majority of the people that you see is just in their reptilian brain, or just in flight or fight. They haven't graduated, they haven't raised their consciousness into some haven't even raised it to their mammal brain. So they have no feelings or emotions. Okay? And then some have raised their consciousness to their mammal brain. And they only run off feelings and emotions. Haven't even raised it up to their neocortex, which is intellect, which is knowledge, which is wisdom. The tree of life is within you. It's very simple, guys. Stop with the conspiracy theories, because after a while it just don't make sense. Okay? And this ain't no pseudoscience, this ain't whatever you want to put it on. Alright? Whatever frequency you want to put it on. Let's just stop all that. This is consciousness. Alright? This is intelligence. Okay? Alright? I understand that you're in the animal kingdom, but you're supposed to be the head of the animal kingdom. So you need to be the one. You need to be the one. Alright? So once you understand those levels, then you can kind of understand where you're at in this animal kingdom. What consciousness are you working on? I'm telling you, a lot of your leaders, your so-called leaders, are reptilians, because they're only working in that part of their brain. That's all it means. And any fear that you want to put on it without any proof, just by listening to conspiracy theories, just by listening to what other people say, if you haven't even actually seen them do the things that everyone's saying that they're doing, then you have no proof. You're just going off of what everybody is saying. And you're just working off your mammal brain. You're just working off of emotions. And you're the part of the problem, not part of the solution. You just like gossip. That's what it sounds like to me. And I understand, I've been there. It's time for all of us to graduate out of preschool. Alright? It's time for all of us to graduate. Miriam 888, what up? I hope you guys can hear me with my sound. Today we're talking about everything is within you, because it is. There is nothing outside of you. There's nothing outside of you that's going to hurt you. There's no alien out there. There's no reptile out there that's going to come and body snatch you, because it's all within you. Again, when they talk about reptilians, they talk about the reptilian brain within you. Love, much love. Much love, Queen. We're talking about the reptilian brain within you. When you see drawings, when you see reptilian statues, that's the symbol, the symbolism that they're trying to tell you. Alright? When they talk about when you see dog heads, and you see different animals, spirit animals, they're talking about the mammal brain that's within you. There's levels to this shit. And then when they're talking about aliens, they're talking about the intellect brain within you, which is the neocortex. That's it, guys. That's it. Because it's all within you. There are no aliens out there that's going to come and snatch you and beam you up. I like to play the game too. I like to play with it and make art out of it. But that's all it is. Anything outside of you, the symbolism is art. There is no reptiles that's going to come and suck your blood. Now there's a lot of people that's stuck in their reptilian brain, which is just fight or flight, which is fear. There's a lot of people that is in their mammal brain, which is just emotions and feelings, and just in their feelings and their emotions, and work off of that part of their brain. And then there's others that work in their alien brain, or works in their intellect or their higher self. That's it. There's nothing outside of you. Anything outside of you is just a mirror, a reflection of you. So everything is within. Alright, guys? And this is what I'm learning too, so we're all learning together. So I'm just sharing what I'm learning. It's time to stop with the spooky shit. It's time to stop with the fear stuff. I'm telling you, a lot of your leaders are just stuck in their reptilian brain. They're just stuck in their reptilian brain, fight or flight, just trying to survive. It's time to start living, guys. Enough survival shit, enough with the fear shit. So since a lot of our leaders work off, not my leaders, but you know what I'm talking about, in the federal agencies, a lot of them, since they are only in their reptilian brain and they not even in their mammal brain, so they don't even have any feelings or emotions. They're trying to fix a problem that they're causing. They're trying to fix a problem through fear. So you see their drastic solutions that don't work because they're only working off of one program or one portion of their brain, which is a primordial reptilian brain. It's not, I'm not saying that they're lizards belly crawling, sliding around. That's not how it works. Now we can talk about how the true quote-unquote evolution, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to talk about what's within us. We don't come from animals. Animals come from us. All right? So I'll leave it there. All right. So understand that there's no alien outside of you. You are the alien. It's within you. Alright. There's no reptile that's going to come and snatch your kid. It's just going to be somebody, if that ever is the case, it's just going to be some human that's in their reptilian brain and only works off of fight or flight. So it's doing whatever they got to do to survive, just working off of instincts, not using any logical thinking. To rise. I hope I said that right. Blessings. There is no alien that's going to beam you up into space. It's that you're just going to climb the ladder of your consciousness within you and go into the space within your head, into your neocortex. That's it. Alright. Anytime you look outside of you for the answers, you're just going to find a bunch of conspiracies. when you actually truly look within in yourself, you find everything that you're looking for. Alright? So everything's within you. It's really simple. It's really simple. We look outside of ourselves for leaders that's just in their reptilian brain for the answers. So they're going to give you just their perspective, which is outside thinking. So we're going to take that indoctrination and make it our own. And now there's blood-sucking reptilians that's fucking out there after all our kids and after us. And really it's just some stupid human that is playing games, that doesn't know shit about how everything truly works, and is just working off of fear. And then since they don't understand consciousness, since they never even traveled to their neocortex within themselves, they're going to tell you that an alien is something outside of you that's going to beam you up into some imaginary place in the sky. Because they don't understand consciousness. Because their brain is never formulated, has never grown into a true intelligence. So we listen to those idiots on TV who knows nothing about true magic. Nothing at all. They have to get true magicians who are true aliens or true intellects to work with them, to advise them, and then they just read off the script. Because they're puppets. They're reptilian puppets. And they work with true aliens or true intellects behind the scenes. You don't see them, the people that's really running the show, the true intellect, or what they call aliens. You don't see them. You just see the puppets. You just see their reptilian puppets. Their reptilian representatives. On all your screens. On your social media, on your mainstream media, all of it. All of it. So it's just what part of the brain are you working on? What part of the brain are you operating on? What part of your inner self are you operating on? That's all that matters. It's just a bunch of humans walking around in different consciousness. That's it. That's it. I can't believe an alien snatched up this kid or snatching up people, because I've never seen that. What I have seen is humans snatching up other humans. That's my proof. I can't go off of something that I ain't never seen. Just a bunch of fear tactics. So it's humans. It's stupid humans fucking everything up. Hurting each other. That's what I see on a daily basis. I have plenty of evidence of that. I don't have evidence of a reptilian walking around sucking blood. I don't have any evidence of that. I just hear a bunch of people talk about it. But nobody's actually seen it. You can make a Hollywood movie about it. Put it on the news. Some shadow figure snatching somebody out and beaming them up into the sky. You can put it in a bunch of entertainment, a bunch of movies and stuff. Mind control people, program them to think it's real. It's the symbolism. It's the symbolism. But at the end of the day, it's just humans doing it. It's just your average person that look like me and look like you doing it. And now all we do is look at color and race. And we're fighting over that shit. When really it doesn't matter what you look like. If you're a fucking reptilian brain, you're a reptilian brain. If you just think off of fight or flight, you just think off of fight or flight. Don't matter what you look like. If you are in your mammal brain, if you're just in your feelings and your emotions, don't matter what you look like. You're gonna react and act off of that. But if you're an alien, if you're an intellect, if you work in your neocortex part of your brain, then you're gonna work off of that. Don't matter what you look like. So none of that shit matters to me. I ain't never seen no alien pop up. I am the fucking alien. I ain't never seen no alien freaking hurt nobody. I've seen humans though do it. I ain't never seen no reptilian hurt nobody. The fucking reptilians I see are crawling on the ground and they run from humans. Cause it's just the humans fucking up everything. And we teach it to our kids. And then they learn from us. And we continue the cycle. When's the cycle gonna end? I'm tired of coming back here and incarnating to a world of chaos. It's simple, guys. It's simple, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Raise your consciousness. And then you'll start speaking like an alien. It won't sound normal to many people. What's up? What's up? Always trying to get my video.
I want to be it.
Nah, you good.
Why?
Maybe later. Maybe later.
Which side should I go to? Brother, come here, look at my equation.
Alright guys, so understand, there's nothing outside of you. It's gonna get you. Don't watch so much drama movies. Don't watch so many Freddy Krueger horror movies. There's nothing outside that's gonna get you except for another dumb human. Watch people. Don't watch TV. Watch people. Watch how they act. They're the ones that's causing these shortages. They're the ones that's causing the gas prices to go up. They're the ones that's causing the food shortages. Fucking hoarders. Fucking reptilians. Fight or flight. That's it. That's it. Anything else is symbolic of what's going on with us. You gotta understand symbolism. Or art. You gotta understand art. And art reflects life. Art reflects life, but it's symbolic of life. Symbolic of life. Alright, so that's the message I wanted to get out today. Matrix Breaker 44, what up? What up? Morris Virgo, what up? What up? What up? We're just relaxing. Just relaxing. Just talking some alien shit, some intellect shit, some high consciousness shit. Just tapping into our neocortex because you are the one. Understand when they talk about aliens, they're talking about your neocortex, which is intellect, your intellectual brain. The intellectual part of your brain. Alien intelligence. There's nothing outside of you. Everything's within. There's nothing outside of you that's going to come and get you except for some puny human. What up, bro? It's all love. I just wanted to make this message clear. I just got this information. And, you know, I just want to make it clear. Heard one of the other teachers talking about it, and it hit home. It hit home. So I just wanted to talk about it on my live. And it goes deeper, like when they talk about an extraterrestrial, they're talking about the extra space in your brain, which is the neocortex. We work on 3 different frequencies. Okay? For 3 different parts of our brain. Alright? Do you normally tune into Orion's live nowadays? Not too much. Not too much. Not too much more, Shorter. So we work on 3 different frequencies. In Hertz language, 432, 528, and 633 Hertz. In terrestrial, it's extraterrestrial, celestial, and I can't remember the third one. In within or the brain wise is reptilian, mammal, and the neocortex. That's it. That's the 3 frequencies that we work on. Those are 3 main frequencies that we work on. Alright? So it's just what frequency are you working on? Again, there are no reptilians out there that's going to come and get you. It's simple. When you see the reptilian, when you see those statues, those old ancient statues, and they have a reptilian head, a dog head, that's symbolic of what's inside of you guys. There's no blood-sucking reptilians. It's just dumb humans that's working on a specific part of their brain. And we all know we have a reptilian brain. So that's all it is. That's it. I know we've been traumatized with Hollywood, but they're just using symbolism because they understand occult symbolism. And when you see statues that the ancient Mayans and the ancient ancestors, Egypt and all that, you see it written on the wall, they're telling you the same shit. They use symbology. It's all energy. It's all frequency. They weren't telling you that we had, that we were reptilians, like fucking, nah, that just represented what part of your head are you working on. That's it. It's just humans. That's it. That's it, bruh. That's it. This is all within us. It's all within us. We focus on what's outside of us. We focus too much on what's outside of us. So I just had to get that out. And we should be. We should be focused on what other humans are doing. Should be paying attention to what human is working on, what is operating on what part of their brain when they're around you. But you don't know if they're in fight or if they're in reptilian mode and they're in fight or flight. All they're going to be talking about is fear shit. And you don't need to be around them. If you are a higher intelligent being and they're in their mammal brain and working on a different frequency, and they're just in their mammal brain just talking about emotions, their emotions this, emotions that, emotions this, my feelings, Maybe you don't need to be around them either. Maybe you need to send them to counseling. But if you're working your neocortex or your alien part of your brain or your intellect, then you can balance your reptilian side, you can balance your mammal side or your animalistic side, and just be a human. That's what a human is. There's a lot of people walking around that aren't humans, and that's the symbolism that to tell you, for real. For real, Mary 888. They're not humans. That's what we're talking about when we say people aren't humans. It means that they're just working on a different part of their brain. The human brain is the neocortex. That's the fully developed human that's working on their alien or their intellect. That's balancing their reptilian fight or flight. That's balancing their fear. That's balancing their mammal brain or their emotions, and has developed into a full intellect or a full human. There's a lot of people that aren't fully developed humans. Let me get an eye check on mine.
Go down.
A lot of kids out here today. All right, guys. So understand that I'm not saying that I don't know what people are doing in their secret societies behind closed doors. I don't care. But as far as them, like, understand, guys, there's a lot of CGI that can be changed, and when you see people glitching out and stuff on TV, that's just CGI stuff, guys. I can do that. I've glitched out on my live because the internet service is fucking up. I understand, like, graphic design and all that stuff, guys. There's no, you're not shape shifting per se. They're not doing all that. It's a bunch of CGI stuff. That's a bunch of fairy tale movie glitching type stuff. Alright? Bunch of fairy tale stuff. Alright? And understand, your eyes can do the same thing. Your eyes can play tricks on you. I'm not saying that, like, I've seen things. Things have happened to me. But at the end of the day, I know it came from within me. I know it came from within me. Instead of giving some outside source the credit, it came from within me. Alright? Alright? But there's nothing outside of you.
Hey, come on, let's go. Man.
Just humans. In different levels of consciousness. Depending on how old your soul is, depending on how many incarnations you've been here, your consciousness is going to be higher, or if you're just a young soul, your consciousness may be a little bit lower. It might just be a young soul, a new incarnation. I don't know. There's just a lot of fear that's been put upon us. And we need to lift that veil. We need to see the truth. And the truth is, a lot of the fear that's been put on us about outside entities has been created from our reptilian part of the brain, our lower part of the brain. That's it. From fear. That's it. Fear of the unknown. That's it. Like, again, I can only go off the evidence that I see. I've never seen an alien come hurt anybody. Scott Drain, what up? I've never seen a reptilian come and hurt anyone. All I see is humans doing it. So to me, that's humans in different consciousness. And I didn't make this up. Everybody knows that we have a reptilian brain. Everybody knows that there's a mammal brain. Everybody knows we have a neocortex. That's all they're talking about. And then Hollywood has symbolized it. Hollywood has symbolized it and put fear on it. Now we watch so many movies from when we're young that it's embedded in our brain that there's aliens out there. And then they'll put it on the news. Oh, an alien abduction. Ah, the motherfucker got kidnapped by a human. Again, I like to make art. I like to use symbology in my art, but that's all I'm doing. I'm using symbology to tell a story. Alright? And that's all that's happening is one big story being told here. But the story's being told by humans. That's it. That's it. It's just humans walking around.
Watch out, there's gonna be kids coming down in a minute.
Have you ever seen a reptilian? Like walking two-legged, standing up on 2 feet, reptilian. Because everyone talks about that these days. Oh, the reptilians, the reptilians are gonna come get you, the reptilians, oh yeah, the reptilians. Lady looked at me and shit. The reptilians are gonna come and suck your blood, the reptilians. Have you ever seen one? Really? Come on, give me the proof. Enough of the theories, give me the proof. No, you haven't. Neither have I. It's just humans in their reptilian brain. And that's all they can work off. They've never ascended. Again, everything is within you. They've never ascended to a higher part of the brain. They have no logic. They have no feelings. They have no emotions. They have no intelligence. They are only in fear, fight or flight, and that's how they solve their problems. And then everyone else injects themselves into their fear. Now you can move up and down. You can move in and out. I'm not saying that you have that you just stuck in one part of your brain. You move up and down your chakras. You can move up and down in all parts of your brain, in your intellect. Because it's within you. It's in your body. It's from your feet, the soles of your foot, all the way to the crown of your head. So you can move your energy, or you can move your consciousness up and down, anywhere you want, to heaven and hell. But it's all within you. Everything. Everything? Yeah, everything. So Mike, what's all this outside of me? I see people, I see grass, I see trees, I see cars. You see a reflection. You see a creation. But it started within you. You see an outside expression. You see a vibration. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was vibration. You see vibrations just conjuncting together. All right?
We have to find
And forming into matter. And creating a being. Or creating whatever. A person. You're creating a sidewalk. Creating whatever. Anything materialized is a vibration. So once that vibration becomes more solid or more still or is vibrating at a certain level, then it becomes more visible, depending on what frequency that vibration is operating on. There's some vibrations, there's some creations that came from within you that you can't see because it's vibrating at a higher frequency. It all comes from within you. Alright guys, just understand, just reflect real quick. There are no aliens outside of you. The alien is within you, and that's your neocortex. That's your intellect part of your brain. The animals that you see come from you. Come from within you. I'll leave it there. or your mammal portion of your brain, which is your emotions and your feelings. That's the mid part of your brain. Remember, this is your whole body. Your whole body is a brain. Your whole body is a system. And then you have the reptilians. There's no reptile outside of you that's going to come and get you and suck your blood. It's just some human that's working on the reptilian part of their brain or the lower dimensional of themselves that's going to come and do that. That's it. And anything that you see on Hollywood that shows you that is just showing you a symbol of what's going on inside of you. Alright. Everything's within. As within, so without. So if you think that there is something that outside of you that's going to come get you with these funny looking eyes, then that's what you're feeling within, then don't be surprised if it happens. Because you created it. So everything was created from humans, not the other way around. Shit got flipped on you. Makes sense, guys. Very simple. So you have to be very aware of your thoughts. You have to be very aware of your consciousness. Very, very, very. Alright. See if we're gonna do something. There she goes. Alright guys, this is Everything is Within 101. And I want to keep speaking that message. Everything is within. Everything is within. You came from within your mother's womb, right? You came out from within your mother's womb, right? So that's where all creation comes from. The mother's womb. You're inside one big womb called Mother Earth. Yeah. I know all the other stories, like, they sound like so glamorous. That story doesn't sound as glamorous, but hey, my name is not Ripley, and you can believe it or not. My name ain't Ripley though, so I don't care what you believe. Right. You gotta understand vibration. You gotta understand the power of the word. Again, in the beginning there was a word. There was the word, and the word is vibration. The word comes from within. The sound comes within, and it has a certain frequency depending on what frequency that you're speaking on has a certain vibration or a certain energy and can create whatever. That's why, you know, artists, songwriters, rappers, their voices can create. It's so important. Can manipulate things. That's what you're here for. That's what you do. You manipulate energy through what you say, through your vibration, through your tongue. Oh, excuse me. All right. So the aliens within you. Anything outside of you is just art. It's just telling the story. You can tell the story however you want. But that doesn't mean you have to take it literally. Doesn't mean you have to take it literally. And that's what we do. We take everything literal. Instead of understanding symbology. We got away from the symbols. The symbology of it. The universal language of it. Which is symbols. You seen the pictures. There's no difference in the shape of... I got a picture for you, I'll show you. This dirt right here is no different than my skin. There's a universal language in the symbols. I'm no different than that tree. I'm no different than the dirt on the ground. I have the same genetic makeup. The same genetic makeup as all animals and plants. Yeah, let's roll.
What?
Yeah, let's roll. Let's go.
Somebody take your eye with us.
Nah, I'm about to cut it off. Alright guys, so that was your lesson for today. Everything is within. There's nothing to come to get you except for some puny reptile human. That's it. If anybody. Ain't nobody gonna, at the end of the day, nobody can touch you unless you allow them to. Leaves. See,
4 big ones.
whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No difference than you.
Tight.
It all comes from one. It was all created from one.
Tiny.
And then again, in the beginning was the word Zen.